The premature baby boy did not have a jaw to open his mouth, causing the parents to die. The doctor declared that he did not live past 1 day. The outcome 20 years later is unbelievable. It is estimated that in the U.S., each year about 15 million babies are born prematurely and 120,000 children are born with birth defects. Those numbers are exhaustive and specific, but they cannot tell us how those children and their families are struggling to overcome the harsh reality. Isaiah Acosta is one of those unlucky children, as he was born without a lower jaw and was unable to breathe, talk, or eat on his own. But what no one knows is that Isaiah has the strength to overcome fate to make life more wonderful than ever. Isaiah Acosta was born on October 31st, 1999, in Glendale, Arizona, USA. Born in the 7th month of pregnancy plus carrying birth defects. Right after birth, the boy had to fight for his life. Accordingly, Isaiah suffered from many unrelated medical disorders and conditions, the most serious of which was agnathia or congenital jaw abnormalities. This is a very rare condition caused by the absence of one or both jaws. As a result, Isaiah was born without respiratory tract and a lower jaw, so he could not talk, breathe, or eat on his own. Doctors had to put a tracheal tube in his neck to support Isaiah's breathing, and he also had to eat and drink through a tube connected to his stomach. Besides, Isaiah also has another birth defect called situs inversus, which means his internal organs are reversed from their normal position. Given Isaiah's health condition, doctors told his parents, Tara and Sergio, that he would hardly survive, or that if he did, Isaiah would not be able to walk or talk. Yet despite the medical prognosis, Isaiah overcome all possible handicaps. Although he cannot talk, he can walk, think, and hear everything perfectly. Isaiah initially won the battle for his life, but he continues to fight for a better life every day. Isaiah's life has not been easy for his mother, father, or himself. Isaiah is not a normal child, and he needs a 24-hour care. The tube he uses to breathe needs to be cleaned at least 3 times a day and needs to be renewed once a week. Not to mention the risk of suffocation due to obstruction and many other dangers that the boy faces every day. Whenever Isaiah went out to play, someone had to follow him. When the boy wanted to go to the movies with his friend, his parents had to be in the theater. If the boy wanted to see a concert, he must have an escort and carry all the medical equipment, just in the case of an emergency. Despite this, Isaiah's parents tried their best to let him have as normal a life as possible. Tara and Sergio don't want their son to attend a special school for sign languages education because Isaiah is not deaf or blind child. The boy sought to communicate through gestures, animated facial expressions, and by typing on his phone. Isaiah graduated from Apollo High School and recently enrolled in the town's community college. Despite their best efforts, Isaiah's parents could not completely protect him from the cruelty of this world, especially school violence. Isaiah was a different child, different appearance, different manners, and even in his breathing. So it's not surprising that he was the victim of so much bullying and harassment in his life. Schools? But Isaiah would not allow that to make his life worse. I'm full of life, and I don't let anyone take that away from me, Isaiah said on the Untold Miracles podcast. Since his birth, Phoenix Children's Hospital has become Isaiah's second home. The boy had to undergo many surgeries and treatments over the past 20 years. He also became a volunteer in hospital, helping other children with similar problems. Isaiah befriends many of the children there and has dedicated his life to helping them accept themselves for who they are, not what society wants them to be. That is why when offered cosmetic jaw surgery, Isaiah adamantly refused. It can be said that Isaiah was born to be a man to do great things. From the age of 5, the boy showed an interest in music, more precisely rap music. I started writing lyrics as a way to convey my feelings. My dream is to be a rapper, but Isaiah's problem is that he cannot speak. However, It was not until 2016 that Isaiah learned that his inability to speak was actually not a problem. While attending an event organized by the Children's Miracle Network in Washington, D.C., as ambassador for Children's Hospital of Phoenix, Isaiah told several people at the event via text message that he wanted to be a rapper. And Children's Miracle Network producer Topher Harmon saw no reason why Isaiah's dream couldn't come true. Harmon contacted a rapper named Tyke Patterson, stage name at Trap House, and offered to work with them to bring Isaiah's work to the public. Trap and Isaiah worked together, and the highs separate and worked well together. Like so many others, Trap accepts Isaiah's differences and appreciates his energy. Trap's voice empowers Isaiah, and he uses it to convey his thoughts through music. The first song Trap and Isaiah recorded together was Oxygen to Fly, which was released in 2017. The song is a story about Isaiah and his struggle to find a voice in society when he had to live with a serious illness. The two also produced a background video for the song, which was immediately well received. After the song became a hit, Trap and Isaiah held concerts in Florida and California. Sometime later, Isaiah and Trap released another song called Hit Is for the Weak, about the harassment and bullying that Isaiah experienced. The two really enjoyed working together, and Isaiah appreciated that Trap took him so seriously. The purpose of rap music is to help people who cannot speak to express their feelings, and Trap had the opportunity to do exactly that, which to him was invaluable. Although Isaiah is not a rapper, but he is the one who writes the lyrics and sets the rhythm for the song, I wanted the final rap to be like the way Isaiah envisioned it. Trap said in the interview with the People magazine, "I also love what he wrote, and can confirm that he is a talented man. I had a truly memorable and proud experience working with Isaiah." Friends, Isaiah and Trap. The duo became a phenomenon across America, and Isaiah was able to live the life he could only imagine. In 2017, Isaiah was a member of the South by Southwest Music Festival in Austin, Texas, and in his 18th birthday, the young man opened a show by one of the world's most famous rappers, Tech 9. Please share so more people can read about Tom's fascinating and inspiring story.